Okay, so this is Let's Talk About with Brooklyn, and I just want to, I just got a reminder that Night School came out, so I just want to give you the face of someone who ends up on the cutting room floor. Oh wait, that was my soap opera face. Hold on. No. What? I'm in a grocery store. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Is that how you feel? Okay. So I wasn't cute enough. So I need to eat lettuce. Oh, I can't eat lettuce anymore. I mean, that's what happens for like 5 minutes. And then you get back up and you're like, what's next? So what's next for me is I just did that music video that came out. Then I have some stuff coming up with Netflix and 2 other music videos I'm going to be hopefully in or auditioning for. I know one of the bands. I'm pretty sure I'll be in that one. But people get older and some get wiser. And some just want to stick around with young girls and want to forget about the girls that have been there forever and ever, ever. Anyway, so I'm at the grocery store, and I decided to come here first because I didn't want to go into a clothing store and shop my feelings away. So what I'm getting today is my Myers Clean Day hand soap. I'm not trying to sell you this because I don't have any affiliation with these people, but I love this stuff. You can use it with olive oil and aloe vera. You can use it on your face and your whole body. I love things like that. I love when you can just use something so clean that it can do what it needs to do. But don't forget to exfoliate. So a good way to do that is to get an exfoliation sand or an exfoliant. You can look on Amazon. Dermalogica has one. I don't know that. I know Dermalogica. And it's a bottle of just the crystals. And so then you can put in any of your whatever soap you use. So it saves money. Again, also, you guys know see, I'm still upset about them being on the cutting room floor. Yeah. Night School. Thanks, Kevin. You had nothing to do with it, but whatever. So what I'm talking about is my day job, which I'm not going to quit now for sure. So the the coconut oil and the sea salt, Himalayan sea salt scrub, I would recommend highly because particularly for acne or anything, when I have a zit, boy, I stick that salt right on there, and it's like when you go to the beach and you go in the chlorine and it like clears your skin up, but it ruins your hair. So you just stick your face in. Or is that just me? It might just be me. Okie dokie. I'm buying these weird things because I feel like looking 5 today. They look like beads from far away, right? They're not. They're 1985, like, oh shit! That's cool as fuck. Anyway, I hope they know I'm buying them because I just bid them. Look, so these are cool. These are, oh, everybody knows, scrunchy. But look, they have a color that comes out, let's see. That's cool. Alright, so anyway, so I've got some stuff coming up. Things are going great. I'm going to look at the apartment tomorrow at 2:30 and hopefully be moved in and everything back to where it's supposed to be. Normal, which is not my life, obviously. I'm gonna tell you guys by Friday, my apartment's gonna be bomb. Okay, I take that back. By Sunday, my apartment's gonna be bomb because Russ Elliott, one of the producers from Capitol Records, who worked with my dad. Well, I didn't know this part yet. My friend Rolly, who this is his designs that I'll be modeling for. Oh yeah, that's coming up too. So he's from Crazy Town. And so he was, I helped out with the state sales. And he obviously, because he's a musician, Capitol Records. I was like, whose house is this? He was like, Ross. I was like, Ross who? He said, Ross Elliott. I was like, oh my God, he knows my dad. Anyway, so when Rolly asked him, do you know Dave Vitamin? It sounds familiar. You don't know my dad. Don't. So anyway, so I'm really excited about that. So I was able to get some really freaking cool stuff pretty much for free. Actually for free. All I'm paying for is 2 tiny tables, and not tiny, they're side tables for my bed, and I'm gonna like refurbish them. That's the only thing he made me pay for. He gave me a fucking badass bench, another table, and all his kitchen like wooden like holders and all his kitchen hang-up things, and then there's this thing above the toilet. Like, it's like he freaking hooked me up. And so that sounds familiar. No, Rolly hooked me up for real. And so I'm really grateful. Seriously, I'm telling you, when you grow up in Hollywood, loyalty is something that they talk about here, like respect, loyalty. Well, after coming back this time, I can tell you that's a whole load of bullshit. Because if you don't, I feel, because my homies were always guys, because my dad was a manager and I was a skater. So I feel that since my assistant is a guy, they didn't want me staying with them while I was waiting for my apartment to be finished and ready. So I feel that's sexist and that's disgusting and it upsets me and it's not loyal. And I'm not saying names, but as far as Rolly from Crazy Town and even Seth, but Seth is getting married and there's a lot going on, so I know that he would be helpful, of course. But he's busy getting married and planning a wedding and just busy. And you're like newly everything, you don't want people all around you. Yeah, I totally get. But anyway, but I'm really grateful. Rolly's wife has been amazing. They've just been so amazing letting us park their U-Haul. This came a thank you note. So this is taking my mind off being on the cutting room floor. I'm gonna actually call this hashtag cutting room floor. How that sounds. So anyway, I'm walking around the grocery store because I know I can't hurt myself too bad. Although, another tip, if I didn't finish the first one, figure it out yourself, because I don't remember. Another tip is baby wipes. I use baby wipes on my face every day. You take your makeup off first with baby wipes. Do not take your makeup off, particularly with a scrub, because all you're doing is scrubbing it right back into your pores. No good. No good. Don't do a soap either, because you're just making the soap get it, like, it'll help when you splash the water, not soap always bad. But no, I prefer cucumber, so I get the refreshing green tea cucumber. It's also the cheap one. Hell yeah. Just because married to an NBA player don't mean nothing. And my dad's day party don't mean nothing either. Like, times got tough. Like, I'm 37 now. My parents are like, fondling my parents at 36 stop taking care of me. It's kind of funny when you think about it, but it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Just know that I wish they would have done this 10 years ago, because this shit's hard. Life is hard, and having a budget is something I never really had to do, because mom or daddy just whatever, okay. And so, yeah, right here. And so, but I never had a problem like living in small apartments. I've done that before on my own, like, but I never paid my rent. So this is the first time that I'm like having to pay due. Like when I heard the deposit, I was like, I'm sorry, what was that? Well, you don't have much credit. Well, duh, everything was in my ex-husband's name or my dad or my mom or whoever. It was never, or my sister. My sister's name was on my last card. I mean, I've never had anything. Like, people just did everything for me. And Jennifer, I love you. She took care of me. She raised me. I mean, she bought me a car, and then I wrecked it and screwed that up. But I'm okay. Everything's fine. I am completely sober and doing really well. I am so proud of myself for being sober from heroin. As long as I'm sober from heroin, I'm really proud of myself. I've made mistakes of drinking here and there, but this is a big deal for me. Not to go heroin when things are tough, and I feel like my family's just waiting to hear that I freaking have marks on my arms from somebody. So anyway, I'm getting a phone call from Nevada, which might be my dad. So I love you guys, and I'll be back. This is Let's Talk Raw. Subscribe.